Hello, people of the internet, it's Amanda. Today, I'm here to talk about the drama that I have finished, I think, in a month or so already, but haven't had a time to talk about it, so I'm talking about it now. I'm here to discuss Survival Wedding starring Haru and Yoshizawa Ryo. And the thing with this one is, I didn't expect to like it as much as I did, especially when I watched the first episode. Yep. Now, just to give you a brief background of what it's about, basically the story is about Sayaka, who is a 30-year-old woman, or verging into 30 years old, and she just left her job as a writer for a magazine because she is getting married. But then at the same day that she resigned in her job, she finds out that her fiance is cheating on her and that he didn't really exactly want to marry her. Break off the engagement, and basically her life is doomed. Yeah. Begs for her old job back, but they already had a replacement, and recommendation of her former editor. She gets hired in a different publication that is more lifestyle, but one of the conditions of the eccentric boss in that particular company is that she has to get married within 6 months. She would be writing a column for it called Survival Wedding as to how she clinches a new husband within that 6-month period. If she doesn't get married within that span, she's gonna get fired. First, it definitely seems like a misogynistic theme in a way, but overall, this series have really grown on me in a way that it really shows us the approach when it comes to how Westerns go about feminism as compared to like Asians go about feminism. For Western approaches, it always has this sort of like, I want to be this strong, independent woman, blah, 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 that is being propagated through like Western medium nowadays, even if that message is absolutely great and all that. But because of cultural differences, I do understand also that with Asia, the approach has to be different. And I do feel like this series has pinpointed that one. It shows that you have to value yourself and you have to be very, very good at just appreciating yourself first before you venture out and find someone who would appreciate you for who you are. But then at the same time, it doesn't negate the entire idea that if you're a woman who chooses to like fall in love or to get married or to move into the other side of the world because your husband needs to, it doesn't mean that you are not empowered anymore. It just shows that for this particular series, a more Asian approach when it comes to feminism and empowering women is that at the end of the day, it should always be your choice. That you have power over your own choices, and as long as you still value yourself, you're being a person, you don't lose yourself over someone that you're with. Therefore, that is also empowering, and that's one of the things that I absolutely love about this series. It isn't trying too hard to stray us away from I don't need no man, that sort of ideology. It showed us different facets actually of being a woman. Like for example, if you want to go after someone that you like, go for it if that empowers you. If you're already someone who is married, find your value into being still the best woman that you can be. It shouldn't be like you being married shouldn't be an excuse to lose yourself. And then another thing is, if someone chooses to not participate in the whole romance department, it's fine too. So it really showed different facets of like empowering women in this particular series, but then at the same time, it's just in the form of, you know, a very satirical approach, which I absolutely love. I'm a massive spoiler person in the internet. I wouldn't spoil the ending, and to be fair, just to say it, I didn't exactly like the ending, not because it failed in its themes, it's just that I didn't like the pairing in the end wasn't exactly the pairing that I had in mind. that was just my main reason. But throughout, I absolutely loved the series. It really pinpointed many great points as to how you should empower and love yourself, and how you should carry yourself in like different relationships in your life, and how you should never like compromise too much of yourself. Changing a couple of things, or changing your appearance, or just changing to make you feel more confident isn't exactly like a bad thing. Like sometimes you feel like you're okay the way you are, but then improvement is still a great thing, which is also a great message that is delivered by this particular series. So that I'm basically just ranting about the things that I like about this one and not really talking about the plot, but hey, this is what this channel is about anyway. So have you really expected something different to fashion or just history? Or if you're like me, who is a writer, some of the points are really helpful because it did explore on some points about high fashion that I myself didn't know about, like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, histories of like Tiffany and Co and stuff like that, which is sort of like really interesting. And you would see that fashion in itself isn't exactly as superficial as other people might like put it forward as. It's actually something that's very interesting. It involves a lot of like strategies and tactics, which made it interesting, at least for me. This is a series that I recommend, and if you're into eye candies as well, I mean, Yoshizawa Ryo is also in this one, so you definitely have that. As always, I know this is a bad review, but have you really expected something different? Really? That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel and you would want to hear more from me, please hit subscribe. Tell me down in the comments below if you have seen this drama and what do you think of it. I just want to hear your thoughts. And if you have any other recommendations, tell me down in the comments as well. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and yeah, I'll be seeing you again soon in my new video. Bye!